Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Thursday? Is it Thursday? It's not Friday yet, is it? Right? Thursday? Yep, Thursday. Who knows? Hi, Sue. Good morning, Brioni. Hi, Trees. Hello, Miss Kathy. Hi, Lisa Hampton. Filling up my water pen. I'm filling up my... Filling up my water pen. I almost shot the water across the room. Anyways, hi, Mary Sharkey. How's it going, everybody? Oh my goodness, this morning was rainy. Wasn't as bad as that night I was telling y'all about, but it was very, very, very rainy. And yesterday was so beautiful. It was nice and sunshiny and perfect weather, and today it's icky. Oh, who knows what he'll do while I'm live today. You know. Hi, Teresa Cherry. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you for sprinkling. It's snowing. Ooh, snowing. Yeah, it was so beautiful yesterday. Like, just that perfect picturesque day, sun but it was cool, but not too cold. You messed up your hair. It looks wild and crazy. But yeah. Hi, Cindy. Hi, John. I thought I seen Carol. Oh, I did see Carol. Hi, Carol. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. Hi, Sheila. Woo! Okay, so if you were here yesterday, does anybody wear contacts and they get like a dot, like, I don't know. I have the hardest time. Anyways, and I don't put makeup in my waterline, so I don't know why I always have a hard time with my eyes. Hi, Deborah. We took our son to the airport a few hours ago, missed his flight, left his ID at UPS this morning when he was having some... Oh my goodness. He wasn't meant to go yet. I know that probably doesn't make him happy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yikes. So when is he going to get to go? Does he get first of all, did he get his license back? I would assume so, because if the notary had it, it's not like it was left at the counter, I hope. And when does he get to go? Hi, Lori. Thank you for sprinkling, Teresa. I really appreciate it. Hi, Helen. I bet he was frustrated, because it's not just like one thing. It's like he got like double, triple whammied. That's so aggravating. Yikes. So if you were here yesterday, please send you have to turn down that music, because, the book just loves me oh so much. So let Mama help you, because, they already try to say that my voice is copyrighted, which why would anybody try to say my voice is copyrighted? So if you were here yesterday, you know that I have been commissioned to do a set. I showed you yesterday. She wants this done exactly like the teapot that I did. No, we're not using these. Oh, are they flying on you? Okay, well, you can't just like move everything onto my stuff, son. That's not how it works. So we are going to work on that with some of the LaBlanche papers. Son, what on earth are you doing, Bugs? All right, that wood you've been has got to be heavy, baby. What are you trying to do? Make a desk? Ay, Chihuahua. Yeah, like my voice. I had so many so-and-so and so-and-so says they own the rights to the music, or they own the rights to your live. And I'm like, unless they own the rights to my voice, they do not own the rights to the live, you bums. And it's not the beginning, because I have I pay for that. So it's not the beginning. They're saying like my voice, like whatever. Anyways, where'd Terry go? I'm right here. I'm here, Trees. I don't have any more of these. You can't take them off. Trees, I'm here. You got to go out, Trees, and come back in. So anyways, yeah, any little bits of music. Thank goodness I'm not a singer. Also, update on the Troy Boy's phone. Yeah, it's dead, kaput, no more. I had to buy him another one yesterday. So another $160 out. And I have to wait till he gets here. So you know how much of a struggle that is, because that just makes him wild and crazy that he doesn't have a phone. Ay. All right, let's get my desk on the screen because I'm done. Well, not really. Whining is my thing. Troy James, you've got to turn it down. You've got to, baby. Here, let's put it this way, so that way it doesn't. Okay, the volume's not going down, Troy. I really need you to do something about that. There we go. Okay, because Lord only knows. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Okay, so yeah, $160-something. New phone. I don't know what he did when he opened the back. So, all right. So I'm thinking we're gonna start with the big Mama Jammas first, because it'll be easier to do the little ones with whatever papers. Now you will notice that the teapots have a very, very light spray of the Rust-Oleum bonding primer. And I did that intentionally because only a small portion of these are going to be painted. We have the foil on the feeties, the handle, the spout, and then we have the rice paper down here at the bottom. So there's only a small portion that's going to be painted. So I did not go ham with the Rust-Oleum bonding primer. The bonding primer that I use is in my Amazon store. Make sure whenever you're getting these spray primers that they do say that they're bonding primers. There's a difference between getting a primer and a bonding primer. So you will see on them if they are if they are intended use for bonding. Okay. So hi, Ronnie. How are you? So good to see you. Hi, Miss Connie. How are you? Okay. Get your cradle out. Oh, thank you. My scrappy cradle from my friend Tracy. Okay, so again, very light dusting. I did not go ham because we are going to do so much foil and so much decoupaging on the bottom half of it. If you were here, you know that we've already done the one. I just need a little one. I thought that was a short one. Oh, that'll work. They're together. You will know that I did a teapot similar to this, and so, or exactly like this. She wanted me to do the set exactly like it. So, I actually, and I don't know. I mean, I have never, ever created two of the same thing. Oh, I fib. I used to have to do that for a company when I first started doing lives. They made me do the project and then do it again. Anyway, so, we'll see how it goes. But first of all, let's take the edges off of this one. And then we will get to decoupaging. The decoupage glue that we're going to use is the decoupage glue Ultra Matte. I do have the Ultra Matte in my store. I actually really love this decoupage glue. I forget to grab it because it's the bigger one, and I keep the bigger one, jars in my cabinet back there. But the Ultra Matte is pretty fantastic as well. It is in the store. I don't have them in the 230s. I only keep them in the 100s. As you know, I don't have a brick and mortar, so I don't have a ton of room. Also, y'all, I did get shipping notification. What? The heezy weezy. So the new LaBlanche molds will be here in a couple of days. I'm so excited, you guys. I can't wait to show you. You guys probably have seen, there's one mold with a ton of different frames on them. And they're smaller styled frames, very cute. But the one mold has Troy. The one mold has a Teaset, which is pretty fitting. But it has the cutest spoon. Do you all remember when I was doing that, the cup? Troy, you have to turn that down. Oh my gosh, that's even worse. That's my voice, Troy. Do you guys remember when we did this and I was saying I wished I would have done a spoon? Now that mold is coming, I might add the spoon with that little tea set, that little cup and saucer. You guys, it's so cute. You guys though know that the molds are limited quantities, so once they're gone, unfortunately. But you guys wait. When you see, I mean, the whole mold is cute. The tea set is cute. The tea set is super cute, but the spoon, I just couldn't get over that little spoon. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Tina. The borders on the LaBlanche papers are so small, I can't even get my finger to take off the border. Now you can dry tear it if you wish. You guys know by now that's not my style. You do whatever makes you happy. Ten years later. All right, you're there. We're gold. Troy, I don't know what you want, babe. Okay, so we're gonna start with this Mama Jamma first. I think that one actually is a little bit rounder at the base, but this one's taller, so we'll just do this one. And again, there was no rhyme or reason. I was just literally taking flowers and we were doing the thing. We were just adding them as we liked. And you guys said you wanted me to work on it with y'all, so if you get bored to death, just remember, I asked. I asked. I probably won't do the whole thing with y'all because that probably will get a little redundant and probably drive y'all nuts, but we'll get started. Okay, so I will go ahead, just because down here it's got such a light layer, I am going to take a little bit of white. I wasn't going to, but because I didn't flip all of these upside down, because again, I don't need bonding primer really on much of it except for up here, and even at that point I don't need a whole ton of it, but just so we can get the beautiful colors of the roses, I will paint just probably a little down here, just to make sure it's a brighter white down here. I always tell you guys, I usually, whenever I am doing bonding primer, I almost always paint it white anyways. I know it's been asked if you have to, you don't. It's all, you know, preference, but especially because I did such a light dusting of the bonding primer, it's still got a little darker tinge to it, so I don't want it to darken the rice paper at all. And then up here was very irregular as far as how far up it went, so I really do. I haven't asked her where she got the Teaset, if she actually found it at like the Goodwill or something, but the Teaset is absolutely beautiful. It's not gonna charge, son. It's broken. And I just flung white paint on my black sweats. So we'll be using Awesome on that later. Hi, Denise. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Kim. How's everything going, Denise? You know what? I haven't. Is Miss Edie here? Did I miss Miss Edie? All right. So just really quickly again. Now, one thing that will be different about this set is that one did not have a lid. So that's we're going to have to figure out as I am doing this what I'm going to do on the lid, because the one that I did, the lid was already snapped off when I purchased it from the Salvation Army. So I thought it might be cute to maybe put some rice paper up on the lid as well, but we'll have to see, because you guys know this rice paper was also limited edition. So when she originally asked me to do this set for her, I told her I wasn't going to be able to, because I didn't think I had enough papers to do it for her, especially when she said that she had a 4-piece set. So, but I went hunting, and Sweet Dana sent some to me. I had to buy some from an Etsy shop, and then I actually had to get some from Robin. So I was going all over. Okay, we'll just paint those two, because chances are we aren't going to get to this big one anyways, but we'll see. All right, let's try this a little bit. Hi, Teresa Renee. Hey, Perkins. Oh, man, you still haven't gotten your craft things there yet? Are you going crazy, Denise? I'm sorry. Yes, trees. It is so nice. Oh, my students want to put after. Yes, that's why, Teresa. So I was going everywhere. I had Dana sent some to me. Robin sent some to me. I tried to get some from somewhere else, but then, and that was what I was finding too, is unfortunately, like, the listings are so old that one of them thought they had it, and then they did it, and so I was like, I might not be able to do it. Go ahead, baby, that's for you. Okay, so again, just in case you're not sure what's going on, if you guys remember, I did this, and so she wants a whole set just like that. So We're literally going to take these flowers and decoupage them on here. And, you know, no real rhyme or reason. We're just going to start, and y'all know once we start, it, you know, usually moves along quite quickly. Now, if you're wondering, why am I using, you guys always see me use the decoupage varnish and glue matte. There's no reason. I love these both. Like I said, I forget about this one because it's back there. But the other one I have, I don't want to keep having to squeeze it out. I just figured just having it like this would be better and save time. All right, so remember when we have these little, you want to cut those. You don't want to cut it to a straight edge, but you do want to take that little bit off. And then you'll notice that as you start going with this, as you guys seen when we did the bunny, the pieces just start, it's almost like a puzzle that just starts fitting together nicely. So I'll just start and go. You need a spoon, love. You need a spoon, baby boy. Unless you're just going to, go with your fingies, and then that's going to get really messy. All right, so I'm just going to start, and I'm just putting them as close to the feeties as I can, and then we'll deal with it later as far as if we need. Yeah, that's yours, son. Bring it to me then, and I'll open it for you. Hi, Shelly Belly. Oh my gosh, Teresa, I might, because it's the whole set. So she has these two, and then she has the sugar, and then the creamer. I mean, it's such a pretty set. I hadn't asked her where she found these, but oh my goodness. All right, so I am just going to keep, it's right there, babe. All right. It's the only thing about, and I talked about this the last time too. It's the only thing. There's quite a few fibers, and I'm spoiled with the DQ papers because ours don't have big fibers like this. So, but I will tell you, when you're doing these little when you're pasting them together like that, you do want to cut those fibers off. Shelly Stacklin. I don't know. You might have to fight the person who sent this to me. Ay, Chihuahua. You might have to fight the person who sent it to me, Shelly Belly. She might have something to say about you taking her set. Is that good, Troy? Oh, my Troy. Troy, they can hear you. I know it's good, but Shiminy Christmas. But they can hear you say that. All right, so we're going to get this bigger piece, and I'm going to tell you it's going to cause a, well, maybe not. Never mind, I changed my mind. I was going to take that bigger piece and put it down here, but then I'm looking, and I'm looking at the colors. So, you know, as you put them together, just like you've seen on the one that I showed you, it's really, the frayed edges are going to make it look seamless. You're not going to be able to tell all of the, you know, where all of them, you know, started and stopped. But you do kind of want to keep in mind the colors and where you're placing them. I know. Hi, Helena. Hi, Kaylee girl. Oh, you have to give it back? We shall see. You know what? Thank goodness Shelly doesn't live near me, because she would probably, I could tell you what she would do. She would probably get Choi Choi to open the door for her, and then she would sneak in without me knowing and take the tea set, and then I would have to explain where the tea set ran off to, and Shelly would just be giggling all the way home. All right, so when you are taking bigger pieces like that, you know, and because we are working on the curve space, just make a little rip. Now, I'm not going to worry about that going up on the spout, because I will cut that later. Oh, yeah. Yeah. She definitely would. She definitely would. I can fly out there right now. See? She so would. And look it, can you guys see what I mean about like a puzzle? Look it, to me, it looks like that just will go perfectly right in there. And it matches that whole little color theory that's going on down there. So I'm just going to take it and put it right there. And I will take off a little bit where one of the feeties are. Ugh. This is the only thing that's gonna. Now, nothing is going, it's not like it's going to be bad, you know, if you don't cut the fibers. But I will tell you, as usual, as you're stacking it, instead of it being, you know, kind of a smooth transition wherever you're adding the papers, wherever you're leaving the thick fiber at, you know, it just, I will notice it. I notice it. Maybe somebody else wouldn't. So again, it's just really, you know, your personal preference. But okay, let's turn her, and what do we got over here? So we have this green here, so we can kind of add that leaf there. And even though it's frayed, that's too straight for me. I can't see, sorry, somebody messaged. Even though that's frayed, that's too straight for me, so I'm just going to pinch off a little bit, and then we are going to kind of turn that leaf. You see? Not really, huh? We're going to turn it and kind of put that right there. And then I'm going to use my nail to find the feety down here. Just take off a little bit, so that way I don't have to cut so much. All right. Hi, Laurel. I know, I think so. I think it's going to be beautiful. Like I said, because I know she did send me a picture. Look it. Perfect. I know she sent me a picture of it, but obviously until you get it, you can't really tell. And when I opened the box, I thought, oh man, this is nice. Okay, let's take, well, let's see. Let's take some of that blue. I'm going to take it out. And that'll work. Or do we want it? No, because see, there's a little bit of pink there. So I'm actually going to... Okay. Let's put it like that. And I always say when we do, these, that I quite enjoy doing these. I don't know. I just feel like, there's really no rules because you're just kind of putting little puzzles together. And if you like puzzles, I find it to be pretty relaxing. I know it's probably not the funnest thing to watch. All right, again, that line being so straight, it just kind of makes it, I don't know, makes it hard to blend for me when just even having a little bit of the edge too straight. So, can you see what's happening? What's happening? All right. And I want to make sure we don't, start getting on the wet stuff. All right, you can move now. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got on the top there. So I got a couple sets. One is a small one, so I'm sending them to you for me, okay? Oh, okay. Sure. No problem, Shelly Belly. I'm sure hoping that you don't want this same paper because good gravy. I'm running out of sources for, the paper. All right, that one is going to go perfectly up here. And I will move my hand out of the way in a minute. You like it like that? I'm going to kind of bring it down just a little bit. And did I wet? No. Okay. We're getting there. Like I said, once you get started, it starts to move along. It's really just kind of starting it off. Okay, it's not touching. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hi, Laura. I thought you would be okay with it. Nope, not same people. I will let you know. Okay. No problem. Makes it easy for me. I don't have to think about what to do. Not that anybody's gonna want to watch me do another Teaset. No, I will do it for you. Okay, look it. We're gonna be able to take that big chunk, but obviously, if I try to put that on there, it's going to be a problem. So I'm going to rip right here and right here to start us off. And when you're ripping and you go to lay it down, just make sure you're laying it okay. And we'll fill in all these little spots in a minute. Just make sure we got enough on there. We're gonna, oh, wait a minute. I see blue. I see blue. Hold on a minute. We're gonna change that. I see blue here, and there's blue there. Then we're gonna put that right there, just like that. Okay. Got too excited. Lay that one down first, and then I'm gonna pick that up and lay that on there. There we go. All right, where did you go? You just are going to move a little. That works. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Do you mind? So I need something right there. You guys can see it. I'm going to take out that little bit of blue there, and let's put that in there. Perfect. That works. And then, what do we have over here? Actually, that is the same color as that there. So, yep. I'm going to. So even your little itty bitty scraps, keep them, because you're going to find that you have like little, you know, have little spaces you'll need to fill, and that's fine. Okay. Make sure everything is down. And then let's, I want to make sure it's not going to touch. So as long as the feet are touching, we're good. Woo! All right. So I'll move it a little bit like that so you guys can see. And then we need to come up around the neck there. So let's see what we have here. Will that fit in there? A little bit of pink there, that'll work. All right. I'm just going to use my, and again, I don't need to be so perfect because it is a little raised there. I can get in there with my finger blade and clean that up once the paper has dried. Okay, and then I'm going to take off, there's a little leaf there that I'm going to take off because it's starting to get up a little high. So I'm just going to take it off. So it's called, I think it's like Flowers 3 or something like that. It's one of the first LaBlanche papers that we we started carrying. So it's the one that I did. It's the same paper that I used on this teapot. So this is actually a custom order. Somebody wanted me to do the same thing. And I'll tell you, the paper is, look at that's gonna fit right there. Look at that. The paper was not the easiest to find. I had to nothing short from almost, big borrow. Look at that. And that's the fun part too, is when it starts to fill in perfectly like that. Okay. So I'm going to take this little flower over here and see how we can get the bottom of that filled in. Okay, I'm gonna actually take that off. Okay, it's good. We'll get a little piece down here that's missing. All right. Getting there. All right. We got to dry this side. I don't want to risk it. Faded flowers 3 and 4. I have them both. So this is 4, and then 3 is the one that has the clock. I used a combination of both. I have them both out here. I'll do the same thing. So I just want to dry this before I start to put it down. And actually what I will do is, I don't need a big piece of it. I just need it for the cradle. Okay. Let's get this side down. I'm going to put this back. Okay. Let's see what we got. That looks like it will go right in there. Was it this side? Oh, it was this side. Durr. Why are you still making that noise? Oh, yeah, that's okay. Don't get it on my papers. What are you doing, son? You want to expand the straw? Yeah, but you can't get drip on my papers, son. It is. You turn it like that. And I'm going to take this little, just a little piece, just to get that little you're missing. All right. See if we can't knock out a bigger portion. Troy, don't. See? She's already. See, and then she's going to come back over here. Start messing with me. Who's going to run out of paper? Me? Nuh-uh. Look. Don't say that. We still have quite a bit of pieces left. Don't say that. Have faith. Wait, where was this supposed to go? See, Sue? Sue's trying to jinx me. Thank you. You're the best. Oh. Thanks. You're the best. Okay. I have this little bit left. But we're getting pretty light on the paper, so I might go ahead. We'll use these couple little flowers right here, and then we'll probably start another paper because they're getting pretty light as far as being able to tell that they're flowers. I don't even know. I guess I'll put that there, but it's definitely time to get some of the brighter, more vibrant. And again, that's hanging way down onto that leg. I'll clean that up in a minute. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to use, again, Troy. Okay, son. I'm going to use, because we have kind of smaller portions right here, I am going to just take some of the bigger ones down at the bottom of the clock here. Thank you. So I want specifically those two. And like before, I don't want any portion of that clock. I only want the flowers. All right, so that one we can stick right there. Look at that big old mama jamma. Hi, Charlotte. Thank you. Troy, enough, son. that one. See that fiber? It took, do you guys see, when we always talk about don't pull the fiber, do you see what happened? I pulled the fiber and it took out the color right there. So right where the fiber got pulled, I'm going to rip it. And then as I put it down, I'm going to adjust that so that the paper will go over. But that's why we always talk about don't pull the fibers, because it will pull right out of your, it'll take the ink right out of that section. Okay, so now we have a really wonky area right here. Usually I'm pretty good about not backing myself into an area like that, but we got a little wild and crazy today. Troy, that is a lot of lotion. Can I have some? Thank you. Good cuddly muggly. Put it on the tops like this. No. We don't need no more lotion. Put it on the top like this. Look, like this. There you go. And the other hand. On the other hand too. Okay, so we're just going to stick that right there. You don't need to be so like, oh my gosh, I need to, you know, rip exactly like that shape. Don't worry about that. Because you can overlap it a little bit. You don't want to make it like a big overlap. Because remember, whatever areas you are overlapping, it will get darker. You and Onyx are fired. Okay. And then let's put that one. Look at that will fit right there. It's going to be up a little high. Nope, I want that little darker piece there. So I am actually just going to just rip. And then, oh, no, I can't see because I put so much glue. There we go. Hold on. Nope, it's still too high. Oh, because I'm not covering the white. Got it. I got it. Good cuddly muggly. That was difficult. Okay. Let's see what we got. Hold on. Why do we have paper coming up? Make sure everything is down. Did I miss a spot right there? Looks like I missed a whole spot right there. I'm going to take this itty bitty little flower. I missed a spot over here. And I don't know if you guys remember when I was doing the bunny, I said the same thing. You're going to need to dry it, and you're probably going to see some places that you've missed. There. All right. So that's what we have so far. Again, some of that's coming down, like it's up pretty high and at a good down. Over on this side, it's a little low. So we can continue to take some of these smaller flowers and just bring up maybe 2 of those areas. Just bring it up a little higher. It's dipping down a little low. So again, I'm going to use the clock. The clock flowers are smaller than the arrangement on the other one. So look at that. I'm going to put right there. I'm going to take off that little spot there, and then that'll be perfect. Oh, I don't want little peaks like that. That looks funny. So let's put that right there. And then one little one right here, and then I'll be happy with it. So I'm actually going to take that little one. Hi, Sandy. The most beautiful part of this is all the random pieces fade into the other colors. Hi, Sandy Cooper. Oh, Sandy Cooper and Sandy Hinkleman. 2 Sandys. All right, so right here, we are then going to take this one, and you can see how it's darker in that area. So I'm going to, and actually there's a little bit, I don't know if you can see, there's a little tiny bit of green on there. So actually, I'm going to move it over a little more. And then I'm just going to put one of our little scrap pieces in that little spot right there to bring it. Because if you remember, we are using the contour liner. Whoop. Look at it fits perfectly like this. We are going to use the contour liner to make the little, you know, to blend the break. There we go. There. That flower's still sticking up kind of funny now, isn't it? Don't yell at me. You're the one who did something funny, Bunny, to your phone. And usually we could figure it out, but no, not this time. Hi, Sandy Triplet. Hi, Nancy Nelson. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Debbie. Thank you. Okay, so that's going to bug me because of the way that flower is sticking up high like that. So I'm just going to, I'm going to set it right there. And then, where's my little piece? My little scrap piece. And we're going to cut that fiber. And then now I promise it's good. It's good. All right. There we go. So now if we look at it, now we're good. We don't have any funny, like really low dips. And I actually think when we do the contour liner, this one's going to be really cool because of how many different jagged shapes there's going to be. So that's our big one. So I'm going to put this one in front of the fan, and then we are going to move on to the little round one here. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use this one for when we start needing to fill in the pieces. And I'm going to take, this is the problem. This is why your phone doesn't work, because you took the back off and you started putting glue. So this is why your phone is all kind of combobulated, son. And you better believe your new one that's coming, I'm going to make sure the back of that is on before you even put your fingies on it. All right. So again, same thing. This is always like the hardest part, right? Is getting started. I'm not gonna fuss with taking off the edges like I did the first one. No patience. Zero patience. Yes. And then I'm trying to look at what ones. I went after that one first, and I think I did because of where it was. I guess we'll do the same thing because we need to get in there to the flowers. So we'll just go after the same little group. I mean, it is the same paper after all, but same thing. I don't want it to be a very, straight piece. Okay, so I'm just going to start off right here. Again, that's going to be all shrinkly, wrinkly. So I'm just going to make a couple rips and then start again. Hi, Kathy. So the paper is a limited edition LaBlanche paper that came out quite a while ago. And I had it in my stash. That's why I did the teapot. And then somebody asked me to do one for them. So I went searching high and low to our fantabulous retailers to find more. Because like I said, initially I had told her I wasn't going to be able to do it because I didn't have enough paper for a 4-piece set. But I said, well, let's see. Let me ask and see. And it was meant to be because they had them. All right, so again, we're just going to, this is the hardest part. I'm actually going to save that part. And I want to get into the flowers. Again, no two are going to be the same. It's impossible. And again, I don't like straight stuff. I've got to. Maybe if I put the papers over there, I'll be able to find the scissors. This is kind of what we went through at the beginning of the last one, all these fibers. All right. All right, I can't see. That's up a little high. Let's not put it up there. And then this is darker over here. Of course, it's all darker, but just got to play with it until till you like it. Okay. That piece isn't. Seems like the bottom, look at the bottom, same thing when we were first starting out with that other one. The bottom is where a lot of these fibers are, so. I'm just trying to see where. All right. Okay. Here we go. See? Eventually, it'll work. So I'm going to put this big mamma jamma right here. Hey, now. And I'm going to make a little mark right there of where that needs to come off. And then let's rip here and here. And up here. All right. Sheesh. this piece here. And then I'm going to lift that up and push that down. And then I'm going to push that. I don't think I have anything there. And then there. And again, I will go in with the finger blade and clean that up around the handle before we put on the rose gold foil. Foil. I didn't like that, so that's why I didn't stick that down. I will rip that off in a minute. Let's get this down. Same thing around these little feeties. I can get the blade there too, so I'm not going to worry about, I'm not going to worry about it right there. Okay, so these pieces I'm not using yet. Let's get these little guys. Hi, Tina Roy. Hi, Cindy. Thank you for sprinkling. It makes you want to do patchwork. I really tell you guys, like, just try it. Try doing this on something. I don't know why. It's super relaxing and it's fun. Okay, so we're going to go with these. Again, I don't need all of that overlapping. If I left that on right there, it would be really, really dark. And that's already dark in that area. So I'm going to rip this in half. I already know. And I'm going to stick that one up underneath the handle. And we'll clean up around the handle later. And then this one, let's put it like that around the handle, because since we already have blue down here, I know it's kind of hard for you guys to see. That was Troy. Relax. It was Troy boy. All right. This is just a little out of control with all the fibers. All right. Let's get that. And then push that down, and I'll show you so you can see what's going on down there. All right. So now, make a little mark around the feet. Troy boy, what are you doing out there, bud? Whatever you're planning, I'm not falling for it. I'm not walking out there if you're out there first. You're not going to drench me. Right? And then where did that little piece go? Oh, sooky now. Again, don't throw away any of your scraps, especially these little itty bitty ones. I'm serious, you're going to use them. Like, look, most of the time we would throw that little thing away. That little thing, which for heaven's sakes has a fiber. Ay, chihuahua. That little piece is going to go, hey, no, don't go in the glue. Right there where it's missing. And it's the same color as that all down there. So, and like I said, I know, ooh, we don't want it to do that. I'll get that off. Well, maybe a little down. What did you do? Let me see. Let me see your hand. What did you do? Did you pinch yourself, son? Let me see. Okay, how about you not go outside, Troy? All right, I'm going to come back around this way and then... Oh. And then let's start getting, start getting some of this. Actually, see? Wasn't time to use you yet. Hey! Man, you guys have all lost your bonkers. Okay. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Kathy. How are you? And you already have a hat on. Yeah, I learned my lesson from yesterday. Whoops, too low, too low. Let's pick it up. Okay. And I can already tell there's going to be a shrinkle right there. So before anything happens, let's pick it back up. Okay, and then put it down. And then we're going to lay that down and then lay that right over it so there's no shrinkling. Shrinkle, shrinkle. Y'all know that piece was bugging me, right? Okay. So just don't want it to hit on any of the wet paper. Okay. So let's get, let's just, let's take that one out. I'm going to take these two flowers out. Okay. Now, because of the way that's already going, oh, but that would fit perfectly right there. So, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. All right, that's okay. So let's just, because we can always use the other half of that flower. Okay. So let's get around that. And that's going to go right there. Well, actually, I need to curve that up more. Right. Hold on. I'm going to rip. Ugh. I'm going to rip right down here so it's not going to shrinkle. Okay. Then I'm going to pick that up and then put that on top. Well, let's get some glue over there first. Okay. Yeah, I know. Now what are you up to? No good. That worked. Oh, that's pretty right there. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Okay. All right, let's dry some of this. I'm going to actually push that into the leg like that so I can, when we clean up around the legs and around the spout, it'll be easy for me to cut. All right. Oh, is that where that piece went? So let's dry this a little bit so I can lay it down and we can work on the other side. Even though this one is, because it's kind of like, it's short and just, it's getting done faster because there's not as much space to do. Hi, Brenda. It's very relaxing. All right. Whoa. Hey, I can't blow my scraps all over. Oh, that was the edge. Okay. Dry. Is good. All right, let's work on this. So, Onyx, I need to get close. Since this flower is the other half on the other side, I'm just going to have it kind of connect like it's going through the spout. I don't know. Why not? Who says we can't? Okay? Is it ready? All right. And then again, see how we're starting to get into the lighter flowers. So let's go ahead and take this one down here. And then look at that. Like it was meant to be. Okay, it's right there. And then let's put this here. It's good. It's good. All right. Now we have some blue right here, even though we took that from way down there. We have some blue up here and a flower that is not so light. So let's use this. Oh, we'll use it in pieces because it fits that way. Put that right there. Yep. It's good. Lord have mercy. Okay, and let's put the other part right there. Actually, do I want it like... Nope. Okay. Now, do I want to use any more of these, or should we... Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move over. Oh, we have this big old mamma jamma over here. Hold on a minute. These are leaves, but still. That's going right in there. Can you guys even see? Look. Look at that. They were meant to be together. Right? Let's go grab these ones again. Oh my gosh. Hi, Deborah. I know, very much so. Brenda, did I say hi to you? I think I wanted to. Hi, Brenda. Lori, did you find some? Yeah. A couple of our retailers, like I said, so when the person who wanted it, and I just haven't said her name because I don't know if she wants me to put her business out there. So that's all. That's why I just keep referring to her as she, because, I mean, you know. Anyways, I posted in our retailer group. That's why Teresa said, oh, that's why you were looking for the paper. So I told her, I said, I can try to find it. I'll post in the group and see if any of our retailers have it. And so when we kind of stopped talking, I was like, okay, well, thanks anyways. And I was like, oh, I'm real sorry, you know. And then a couple of them said, you know, oh, well, I searched and I had them. And then a couple of them thought they had them. They're like, oh, man, my inventory was wrong. And so it was if you found them, if you find them, snatch them up, because it's really pretty. If you remember this, when this came out was when it was the girl in front of the window. You know, I think I did a bottle. Can't see my screen, y'all. I'm sorry. I did a bottle, and it was that line, and it was like a Victorian setting with like a white couch. That's when this line came out. That's when the flowers came out. So if you remember, that was quite a while ago. All right, so okay, so I'm going to take that one and we're going to put that right there. I don't know. We'll all have to chime in and see which one. I mean, they're all going to be kind of the same, but I really like the shape of this one. Really like the shape of this little one. All right, and then let's just readjust this one and put it on here. And then for the most part, we've gone all the way around already. I like it better like that. For the most part, we've gone all the way around already, so we're just going to look at what we did, just like the last one, and see, you know, where we need to fill in, because obviously here it's really high, then it goes really low. Even though we're going to, you know, close up the gap with and blend it with the contour liner, it just looks really funny. So let's use this leaf because those colors match perfectly. Can you see the top of that right there? And then that, and then it has the green here. So, and I realize there's going to be a weird little space that I'm going to leave. Look, it's got rabbit ears. Can you guys see? Look at that. Even though I'm going to leave a weird little space, that's why I say keep all of your little scraps because you're going to use them. Actually, can we get away with pulling it a little bit? Yep, we sure can. Maybe we won't have a little, you don't belong, do you? Okay. All right, so now we have that little bit there, but look at, see, so from the clock with the smaller flowers, that's going to go perfectly right in there, just like that. So let's take that whole thing. I don't know why you're like that. Okay, and I am going to rip right at the top. Okay, now I don't mind that being low, but it needs to be fixed. And look at how that one is pointed. Look. Put that right. I can't leave it like that. I just can't, y'all. Little fibers are going to be the death of me, I tell ya. Okay. So that, for the most part, that will be that side. And then we obviously need a little bit there because that looks really strange. And then we need to maybe do a little bit right here. But we definitely need to get a little bit up there. So what I'm going to do is go to our scraps. And let's pull off our... Hi, Betty. Thank you. Okay, so that will work right there. Let's take off the really tall. So I'm going to take off that really tall piece. And then I don't need that flower, but we definitely want to keep that flower. You have zero patience, Troy. Zero. Well, You can do it. Okay, we don't want that. I know. Don't get mad at me. You have zero patience. Would you like my help, or are you gonna just yell at me? Huh? Dame besitos, and I'll give you help. See? You're nice to me. I know what you want. You just need to be nice to me. Oops. There you are. Yelling at me. Look at that. Perfect. And we'll take those fibers right off of there. We're going to put that. Hey, is that on my nail? Put that right in there. And that actually fit the whole, all of the, fits the colors as well. Okay? And then I think really if we just address that little portion right there, then this one's done. I don't remember the last time Troy has been into snow. Probably it's got to be when we were in when we lived in Vegas, because believe it or not, we got snow when we lived in Las Vegas. And, you know, they had snow days and everything, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. I mean, now let me tell you, it was coming down. But I just thought it was so funny that, you know, going to the desert and, you know, where it's like 170,000 degrees, that the kids were having snow days. Okay, so I'm going to take that flower right there. And add that. I'm going to lift it a little bit so that we don't have a funny gap. Okay? And then I'm going to use one of my scraps, little itty bitty scraps. That one has fibers on it, and I'm not dealing with that. Take that fiber off. And then we're going to put that one right in that little spot that's missing. And then let's just put something right here, and it's good. Oh, how about that flower I took off? And it's kind of shaped right, too, isn't it? It is, and it's the same color as that little scrap that I put down. Let's actually... I don't want any white. Okay? On this clock, we have that one flower. And I don't want any traces of the clock. So I'm going to pinch out that little part. And then let's stack that right there, and then we're good. Then we're done with this little guy. Just because I'm a weirdo. I see a little... Okay. Sorry. Ha! Oh my goodness. I love the little shape of this one. So that's our little short and stout kind of guy. Ice is getting to me. Was up till 2:30 this morning with trees snapping. Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh, Mary. Okay. Yeah, it was kind of funny when, and they had a couple of snow days. It wasn't just like one off day. They had a couple of snow days, and it just, I even took a picture and sent it, my mom, when she was still with us. I sent it to my mom and showed her all of the snow on the roof of my neighbor's house, because it was just like, what on earth is happening? And my mom, like I am now, she did not like the cold at all. It actually, it, you know, was painful to her as well. So she was like, what the heck? I come to you when it's cold in California. I'm like, I don't know, Mom. Okay, so so far we've gotten the tall one, the tall boy done. And when I say done, I just mean the decoupage. And we've got the little short and stout. I'm going to put that one by the fan. This one is getting pretty dry. So later on tonight, I will probably go through and cut and clean up all of that. So I now didn't think I was going to get to these at all. We're moving a little faster than I thought I was going to be able to go. So that's not bad. Maybe I will be able to do these with you guys before I bore everybody to death. So same thing, because I just did a light dusting, I'm going to just down in the area that we're going to decoupage, I'm going to make it a little more opaque. Just so the flowers, you know, are nice and bright, especially, you know, where I keep saying like it's getting lighter. I don't want that to land on some of the dark silver, and then it, you know, makes it even darker. But even the shapes of the creamers, the creamer, I think that is so cute. Look at the shape of that. It's just, the set is absolutely perfect. And I hope that she's happy with it when I'm done. If you're wondering what I'll do to the bottoms, I haven't decided. I will either put the rose gold foil on the bottom, which is most likely because the feet are going to be foiled. Or I will put whatever remaining paper I have on the bottoms. That's why I didn't turn this set upside down when I was doing the bonding primer. Because again, the bonding primer is only just for this, the very small area that we will be painting. So I primed the teapots with Rust-Oleum bonding spray primer. So it is in my Amazon store. You need to be careful with the spray primers, especially right now because it's cold. You will notice a couple of them did drip, which I wasn't worried about because we were covering them with rice paper. But when it's really cold like this, you should really use the Pentart bonding primer, which I do have in my store. Just because you can sponge that on, you know, do like a dauber, or you can paint, up to you. I usually just do a dauber and knock it out all at one time. But when it's really cold like this and you spray, even if you do it in the garage, it's so cold that it will tend to want to drip on you. So make sure you're really, that's why I went ahead and did it with this, because I knew I was only going to do a light dusting of it and not like I normally do whenever I'm doing like a steel tray or what have you. Like when we get, well, I first have to ask her. I think I found the tray that these would look good on. I have to ask her if she wants that tray. If she does, I will actually bond. I would put that one, I would do proper bonding on that one because, you know, up on the edges of that one will need to be addressed as far as painting or what have you goes. Oh, I don't know. I'd have to, again, kind of have to see, because I did not do a tray, and she said if I had enough paper, she would love to have the tray. She didn't have one. This set didn't come with one, but I told her I had a ton of them, so I'm sure we could find one. No, I'm not doing gold foil. I'm doing rose gold. She wants it exactly like this. Exactly like the one I did not too long ago. So we're going to do rose gold foil. Foil all over the handles, the feet. Again, we still have to figure out what to do with the lids because, again, I didn't have a lid on the one I did, because mine I had intended for it to be like a vase. You know, I was going to put flowers in it, but you guys all said just let the person decide, whoever gets it. So all right. So where's two with the other one? I started out with this, the bigger flowers, which if you can see, because these are the smaller ones, the creamer and the sugar, I'm actually going to start out with this side and not use that one. This one I will probably use on the said tray if we find one that she likes. So I don't know how much time. I probably won't stay on here for too much longer because I'm sure you guys are probably all ready to be done with the decoupage. Of the set. Put that over there. Are you yawning? Okay, we started at the bottom last time. Let's go right up here. and grab this whole bundle. Dang, Troy. You can't just step on Jack. Your big old feeties. All right. So, well, let's take it like this. Let's take this flower out. And okay. Troy, stop messing with Jack. Jack is not onyx. He does not. No, not right now. In a minute. Yes, Lori. So I will be doing the foil with you guys. As much as you guys want to see and tolerate, we will do. Stop, Troy. I'm not printing. So, actually, let's just take that off, and then we can readjust it. And then I don't have to have all of that extra up there. There we go. Okay. Let's try that again. Again, if you notice, it's always hard when I first start because I just... Hold on. Troy just... Am I back? No? Hold on a minute. Now am I back? He decided to tell my camera that he wanted to use it somewhere else. All right. So again, well, as I was saying, it's always hard to get it started. At least for me it is. But once I put the first couple down, then I'm good. But it's always those first couple. I will print it when I'm done. Because knowing you will want like a whole book printed. And then, oh my goodness, y'all. So, I had to order more bingo markers. And you know that's Troy's job, right? Is to put the bingo markers and the stuff in there. And, I mean, we haven't had an order that had... Every order's gone out with the bingo markers, okay? Let me just say that. So, but anyways, we're getting low on the bingo markers, and I didn't pay attention. He let me have it. I was Troy, because I wasn't, there's some of you that have ordered many, many times, and I thank you so very much. We appreciate you, but I was like, well, I'm sure they have a ton of markers. They probably would be fine if we didn't send markers in this order, Troy, so that I could, just in case I got somebody new, that they would be able to have markers with their bingo cards. Oh, no. He made me open up somebody's package because he knew he didn't put the bingo markers in that package. And he was so aggravated with me. Hi, Renee. Hi, Leveda. Okay, yeah, it had frozen because he was trying to get Microsoft to access my camera. Anyways, he was so mad, y'all. He was like that, yelling at me because he knew that his job was to make sure that that little pouch was in that. As a matter of fact, I think it was Cindy's order. I was talking about the orders. I'm not talking about us having to do them right now, Troy. Oh my word. Yeah, so he was so aggravated. So aggravated. I was like, okay, Troy, we're gonna open it. We're gonna open it right now and put the daggone markers in there. Holy guacamole. I mean, I didn't run out, but I thought I was gonna run out because, you know, and I didn't want to not send. I'd rather not send bingo markers to somebody who's gotten a ton of them because they're probably like, this lady, please stop sending me bingo markers. But he was not he was not going for it. Oh yeah, the way Laurel does her bingo cards is she doesn't even need the bingo markers. Anyways, Troy, you need to stop messing with Jack because Jack is going to no. Mom's gonna be done. We've gotta get off of here anyways. But yeah, just know if you don't have bingo markers in your package, it's not because Troy forgot. It's probably a package that I packed when Troy went to sleep. I'm just kidding. I don't think I've ever not put them in there. I might have unintentionally. But wowee, he was so I was like, Troy, I don't want to reopen it. He was getting so mad at me. I said, no, well, it's okay. She'll understand. I was like, oh, Lord, if this boy can talk right now, he would be giving me a piece of his mind. All right. So I will, ooh, that's going to fit just like that. Ta-da! I am going to leave you guys. So tomorrow when we come back, we will have just the little bit of this one to go. And then we will do the little creamer. And then what we will start doing is, I don't know, we could do anything. We can start painting or we can start foiling. I don't know. We'll decide tomorrow. No, we'll probably paint. Hi, Cynthia Diane. Yeah, it's not exciting or eventful. It was just doing these. So, okay, so today we did the big one. Oh, I didn't even notice. That's pretty. We did the big one. We did the little short and stout one, right? So then we're working on the sugar, which is this one. Again, I have to think about what we're doing to the lids. I know for like the tops of the, the very tops, we will put foil on the very tops of them, but I'm not sure what I want to do around on the base of it. So I got to decide that. So tomorrow when we come back, We'll finish the rest of the decoupaging on this, and then we'll decoupage this, which it won't take very long to do those two. And then she doesn't even have a tray, so no, she doesn't. She wants me to give her a tray out of my stash if I have one that will fit. So I don't even know. I have to still show her the one that I think will look good, and decide if she has to decide if she wants it or not. So I'm not sure because I don't know the shape yet. I don't know if she's gonna want the oval, the square. I doubt she'll want the round because I think the round is too squishy. So anyhow, I hope you guys have a fantabulous rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow on Friday. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Talk to you later. Bye.